Today is a celebration of love, commitment, family, friendship, and of two people who are in it forever. Gathering here in the first and oldest national bank in St. Augustine, Florida, we take ourselves out of the usual routines of daily living to witness a unique moment in the lives of Kelsea and Matthew. Today, they join their lives in the sacred union of marriage.
Many human relationships are like the interlocking fingers of two hands. Human relationships are meant to be like two hands folded together. They can move away from each other while still touching with the fingertips. They can create space between themselves, a little tent, a home, a safe place to be. True relationships among people point to the universe. They are like prayers in the world. Sometimes the hands that pray are fully touching. Sometimes there is distance between them. They always move to and from each other, but they never lose touch. They keep praying to the one who brought them together.
Over the years, I have learned that Matt was just as special and one of a kind as Spock. He would do anything to see her smile. They complement each other in the best way, and I could not be happier for the two of them. Together they are stronger, together they are better.
First of all, that they're pretty much a yin and a yang, and that they complete each other in so many different ways.
I mean, they're spectacular together, as you can see. They look wonderful.
Love is not condescension, never that, nor books, nor any marking on paper, nor what people say of each other. Love is a tree with branches reaching into eternity and roots set deep in eternity and no trunk. Have you seen it? The mind cannot. Your desiring cannot. The longing you feel for this love comes from inside you. When you become friends, your longing will become as the man in the ocean who holds to a piece of wood. Eventually, wood, man, and ocean become one swaying being.
Kelsea, the first time we met, you made a SpongeBob reference, and from that moment on, I knew Matt had a keeper. Since you and Matt have been together, I see the impact you've had on him. You two are the best friends I could ask for, and more importantly, you're the best together.
She's such a wonderful and loving person.
She has grown into being my best friend and has made me so proud in her love with Matt because they embody family.
When he looked into her blue eyes and saw that her lips were poised between a laugh and silence, he learned the most important part of the language that all the world spoke. The language that everyone on earth was capable of understanding in their heart. It was love. Something older than humanity, more ancient than the desert. Something that exerted the same force whenever two pairs of eyes met as had theirs here at the well. She smiled, and that was certainly an omen. The omen he had been awaiting without even knowing he was for all his life. The omen he had sought to find with his sheep and in his books, in the crystals and in the silence of the desert. It was the pure language of the world. It required no explanation, just as the universe needs none as it travels through endless time. What the boy felt at that moment was that he was in the presence of the only woman in his life, and that, with no need for words, she recognized the same thing. He was more certain of it than anything in the world. He had been told by his parents and his grandparents that he must fall in love and really know a person before becoming committed. But maybe people who felt that way had never learned the universal language. Because when you know that language, it's easy to understand that someone in the world awaits you, whether it's in the middle of the desert or in some great city. And when two such people encounter each other and their eyes meet and the past and the future become unimportant, there is only that moment, and the incredible certainty that everything under the sun has been written by one hand only. It is the hand that evokes love and creates a twin soul for every person in the world. Without such love, one's dreams would have no meaning.
Before we met, you and I were halves, unjoined except in the wide rivers of our minds. We were each other's distant shore, the opposite wings of a bird, the other half of a seashell. We did not know the other then, did not know our determination to keep alive the cry of one riverbend to the other. We were apart yet connected in our ignorance of each other, like two apples sharing a common tree. Remember?
I knew you existed. Long before you understood my desire to join my freedom to yours, our paths collided long enough for our indecision to be swallowed up by the greater need of love. When you came to me, the sun surged towards the earth, and the moon escaped from the darkness to bless the union of two spirits, so alike that the Creator had designed them for life's endless circle. Beloved partner, keeper of my hearts and odd secrets, clothed in summer blossoms, so the icy hand of winter never touches us. I thank you for your patience.
Our joining is like a tree to earth, cloud to sky, and even more.
We are the reason the world can laugh on its battlefields and arise from the ashes of its selfishness to hear me say, in this time, this place, this way, I love you best of all.
And so it is that Kelsey and Matthew present themselves to be married today, surrounded by the people they love the most. We come together not to mark the start of their relationship, but to recognize and strengthen the bond between them that already exists. The sacred ceremony is a public affirmation of that bond. As their dearest family and friends, it is our honor and privilege to stand witness to this moment. Kelsey and Matthew, it is our hope that your fulfillment and joy in each other will increase with each passing year. Matthew, do you come here freely and without reservation to give yourself to Kelsey in marriage? If so, answer, I do.
I do.
Kelsey, do you come here freely and without reservation to give yourself to Matthew in marriage? If so, answer, I do.
I do.
Kelsey, I love you with all of my heart and everything I have. Love is not something easy or just something you come by. It's something that's given and then gently given back. I knew from the first time I met you, on our very first date, you were the person I wanted to give my heart to. Our first date was something so special and real. It's something I'll always remember and cherish. It's 6:30 p.m. The sun is going down, but it hasn't set yet. It's the golden hour. And finally, you started to walk up and you emerged out of the sun's rays. It was the first time I saw you. You took my breath away. You were stunning. And I knew you were the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. I can say that in these past 5 years of loving each other, we've experienced great triumphs and literal disasters. With each and every experience, good or bad, for what we have had to endure, we have always grown stronger and more connected. You've been my lighthouse in the darkest of storms. You've always kept my ship afloat and sailing in the right direction, always towards you. I've always said you're my sun, my moon, and my stars, because I couldn't think of anything else so prevalent, gorgeous, mysterious, and mesmerizing. You've given me a purpose I've never felt before, a true meaning in life. The meaning in life that you have helped me realize I can be who I want to be, I can strive for who I want to do and be the man I know I can be. As your husband, I promise to always love you unconditionally with passion and care towards your heart and feelings. I vow to always support you in our ups and downs. I vow to always be patient and kind and willing with you in any and every situation. I vow to always strive to be better for you, to be the man you expect me to be. I vow to always give you the feeling of being loved and celebrated because you have always made me feel like I'm that one special person to you. I vow to always comfort and guide you in the darkest of times, to help you stay strong and to be your support when you need it the most. I vow to not just be the best husband, but to be the best father, to provide and lead by example for our future family. I pledge to commit myself to you and our family and the good I know it will grow from it. Kelsey, you are my sun, you're my moon, and you are my stars. I promise this to you until I am no more.
Matthew, I am so proud that today I become your wife. I love that you sing to make me laugh, and you dance with me so often to make me feel safe and light. I love that you pause playing video games at night to tuck me in. I love how often you show me that I'm in your heart because you're always in mine too. I love that in our 5th year of being together, you dedicate just as much effort to surprising me with romantic gestures. I really am the luckiest girl on earth. Matthew, you are 1,000,000 of my dreams come true, and 1,000,000,000 of all of my prayers come to life. And the love I have for you is blazing, unbreakable, and infinite. You are giving, you are sensitive, you are caring, you are goofy, and you show me appreciation and love no matter how tiring your day at work was. With our love, we create a home where we're completely free to show our whole selves to each other and live so happily, which I will never take for granted. Your love, strength, and groundedness helps me be the best version of myself, and knowing that you're by my side forever is what I want for my whole life. I take you as you are now, tomorrow, and for eternity through every lifetime to be my soulmate and my husband. Even when we're gray and less mobile, and we've journeyed through all of life's ups and downs, I promise to always see you with the same eyes I see you with now in this moment. I vow to stay goofy with you and make up silly songs for every occasion and continue learning to take all of your jokes. I vow to trust and value your opinions and to always listen to what you have to say. I vow to always keep nurturing us and staying true because I know we can overcome any uphill climb that we'll face. I love you, Matthew Bryce Sampson. I am loyally yours forever.
May the glory which rests upon all who love you bless and keep you, fill you with happiness and a gracious spirit. Despite all changes of fortune and time, may that which is noble and lovely and true remain abundantly in your hearts, giving you strength for all that lies ahead. Having pledged your fidelity to one another, to love, honor, and cherish each other in the presence of this gathering, and by the authority invested in me by the Constitution and the laws of this state, it is my distinct honor to now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be shelter for the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there will be no loneliness, for each of you will be the companion to the other. Now you are two persons, but there is only one life before you. May beauty surround you, both in the journey ahead and through all the years. May happiness be your companion, and your days together be good and long upon this earth. Treat yourselves and each other with respect, and remind yourselves often of what brought you together. Give the highest priority to the tenderness, gentleness, and kindness that your connection deserves. When frustration, difficulties, and fear assail your relationship, as they threaten all relationships at one time or another, remember to focus on what is right between you, not only the part which seems wrong. In this way, you could ride out the storms. When clouds hide the face of the sun in your lives, remembering that even if you lose sight of it at that moment, the sun is still there. And each of you takes responsibility for the quality of your life together. It will be marked by abundance and delight.
Matt, you have never wavered in your love for Kelsey. Kelsey is completely herself with you, and that is all a best friend could ask for. I wish you both the very, very best for many, many years to come. I love you both. To the happy couple.
You two are the best friends I could ask for, and more importantly, you're the best together. You deserve all the happiness in the world, and may your marriage be filled with laughter and love, and this day just be the beginning of a great adventure for you two. So thank you.
It's been incredible having you with us, and I wouldn't have it any other way, and we love you so much.
Matt, I love you, man. Same way with Kelsey, you know I love you guys. I love the Sampson family. I love the Fowler family as well. And let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
I can't picture him with anyone else. You complete him in every way possible. And I'm so happy you're joining our family.
Through God and my mom and Nanny looking from heaven have brought these two together and made our families come together. And for that, I love you. And you guys are going to have an amazing life. Cheers to them.
Been planning all year and it's been amazing. But the thing is, this production is nothing like you guys are the production. The love in this room, everybody, I'm sure everybody's feeling it. Everything that you've generated here tonight is the wedding. You know, all of these people, everybody I've talked to is just so in love with you guys as a couple. I have such faith in you that you are the man for her, and I thank you.